Burma sauce and beef steak sauce. Both of them full. Believe they're both from the late 1800s as well, into the early 1900s. Let's zoom in on that little face and look at that. With that, oh my good lord, how advertising's changed since then. But yeah, that's cool, man. Custard powder, Sainsbury's, probably 70s, maybe 80s, still full. And then you just got Kentucky Fried Chicken. I guess that's a 90s one. Clean up tissue, still in there, still feels moist as well. I must start by apologising that we won't get another Carboot in this year. We were hoping to do one today, but it got cancelled. It was out of our control. Crystal Palace got cancelled, and they're not on now till the middle of Jan. But I didn't want to leave it there. I didn't want to just say that's it, cancelled. I wanted to give you a bit more content of what we're going to do now today. So it's nearly the end of the year. This is really our last day as clearance crafters. Although I'm going to be at the shop. The shop is going to be open until like the day before Christmas Eve. So we're still working, but this is the last day clearance crafters. And basically, we have 6 garages on top of the shop, and we're just trying to sort through them. We've got some scrap metal, which isn't the most exciting thing to show you, but we've got some scrap metal. And then we just got stuff that's in the back of this garage, particularly. Some of the stuff is for the shop, and it's been in there 5 years, some of it, because basically when I first got the shop, I was getting garage after garage after garage after garage, because it was during COVID when I got the shop. And we had to wait a whole year for the keys, and we were still doing clearances, and basically loads of stuff ended up in the garages. We had 10 garages when we first opened the shop. 10 bloody garages. We're now down to 6 garages, still too many. So what happened was loads of stock ended up getting lost in the back of the garages, and this is an example of one of them. There's nothing hugely exciting in there, I must say, but it's still cool that after all this time, it's in here. You're like almost rediscovering all of it again, but I've got this lovely cool display glass unit, which I've got about 4 or 5 at the shop already, but my plan with that one is I want to use it for my personal use at the shop, and I want to get it somewhere in the shop and just display all my old advertising. We got some really cool old bottles of Ribena from the 70s, still full sealed. Got still an unused box of Persil, probably again from the 70s. Just silly stuff that I just find cool, and it's all just chucked in a corner. So I want to get that to the shop, see what else we can find in here. I'm going to flick around and see if we can find anything cool in here, and try and make this video a little bit exciting, because I know you love the car boot sale videos, which unfortunately we won't be doing today. But what I might do is put something together, some of our best bits or something from the car boot. My hair's an absolute mess, so maybe some of our best bits from the car boot sales this year, and just yeah, and it just gives you a video of something. There will also obviously be the making of Tardis, which me and Kev made the Tardis, literally from scratch. You'll be seeing that, and also it'll have the behind the scenes and the making of our actual Christmas special video, Doctor Who, which I filmed. Kev assisted, Emily assisted, and we have Michael, our Doctor Who actor. So that's going to be a cool video, and that's going to be released Christmas Day. But before then, let's give you a little bit more of what we're up to as we lead up to Christmas. So this lot came from a job a few months ago, and I actually thought I misplaced these, car booted it, and there's loads of really cool. We're kind of, let me go a bit wider, we're kind of like pushing it now, because obviously these will sell well at this time of year, so we need to get these on our eBay account immediately. That's in really, really good condition, and I believe it might even be this one. Some of these are worth around £100 each. I'm not sure exactly which ones, it's so long ago I looked, and I can't even remember what I put in here. There might even be a load of fishing gear, look at that. So this could be, look, yeah mate, show them what they want, mate. Look at that lovely hat. That reminds me of the film It, when the little kid, look at that, you look lovely, mate. He had that on the film It, didn't he? They're off. Anyway, guys, there's some cool stuff in here, so we'll go through it all. As I say, it's like rediscovering the jobs that you've done years ago. There's some VHS in here. Mad Max 2, look at that. And that's the big, like, rental copied. Oh, this is cool. This I literally forgot all about this, so stay tuned for more. That's our first garage done. We really haven't got much scrap, but we've got all the copper and the motor in one tub. Some lead in another. Lots of brass in another, that's quite good. Not much wire as yet. Bit of alley. And then the rest of it's just general metal. And then behind there is all stuff that we're taking to the shop. There's some good bits in there, so when we get there, I will show you a little bit of what we're taking over there, which has been in storage for a long time, some of it. So, yeah, hang around. So this is one of our other garages now. You may notice a door, or the what's left of it. This is a friend's garage who I rent off. I pay him £40 a month, have done for years and years. It was only meant for scrap metal. It ended up being everything else during COVID. It leaks in the middle. There is no door. But there's nothing of value in here by any means. It's just lit, as you can see, it's a bloody mess. Loads of our empty boxes and bags. Washing machine is scrap is going on now. An old table. There really isn't anything of value in here, to be totally honest. But it helped me out a lot when it was COVID, when we had to bundle everything into anywhere we could. So we're just sorting out the last bit of scrap. We found a low ball brass. Look at all that. So this brass is going to be good. Brass is very, very high at the moment. And some more copper as well. A couple of motors. And then, I don't know if any of our followers will remember these. I was born in 1985, so I was too late. But look at that, half pennies. A whole jar of them, look, almost uncirculated. Half pennies, eh? God, they were the days. They were the days. But yeah, so we're going to crack on with this. Go down the scrapyard, get to the shop, and then take it from there. Now this is my guess on what the metal's going to be at. Normal steel, 20 quid. Copper and brass, 35. Lead, £5. Wire, a £5. Alley, 4 quid. £69. We always have a guess, and that is what my prediction is. So I've done the total and individual. So when I get this slip, we'll have a look and see how close I am. Hopefully I'm well off and it's £169, but it ain't going to be much. We didn't have much left. But it doesn't matter. All the garages are now cleared, and we're all empty van ready for the new year. I haven't looked yet. What was it? Oh, better than I thought. 90 quid. 90 quid. 30 quid on the normal metal. I said 20. £1 on the lead. I said 5. Mixed brass alone, £23. Copper, £11. So I weren't far off. That's £34, 30p. I said 35. Cable, 30. That's where I went wrong. The cable, I said £5 for the cable. 13 quid. 80p for the alley. Oh, and the motors. I forgot the motors. £9.20 and then £1.20. So, do you know what? I'll take that. That's not bad at all. Now at the shop. Back at the shop. The weather's quite nice today as well, actually. But you can see behind me our boom, 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 boom. Whoa. That's our Tardis that we built. Let's go have a little look at it while we're here. Can't believe that we built this, actually. Let me spin you around and then you can have a proper look. So we managed to get it in here. Amazing, because look, it's nearly hitting the roof. Little Robin's turned up. And yeah, this is what we've been working on the last 3 to 4 weeks, and we've done all the filming the other day, and I'm still doing the editing for it all. But the video for our Doctor Who Christmas special goes live Christmas Eve, 7 PM on our Instagram and TikTok accounts under Vintigs of Surrey. The making of it, this and everything else, goes live on YouTube 10 AM Christmas Day. But yeah, this is like, look, someone's put that in there, a bit of mistletoe. This is definitely bigger than the inside looks on the outside, but yeah, I mean, I'm not going to spoil it too much, but literally we have built this from scratch. Literally from scratch. So, that's cool, man. So look out for that video, guys. I know you're going to be busy with families and that, but tune in to YouTube, 10 AM, Christmas Day. Watch our video. It'll be probably about an hour long. and you can sit around the telly, sit around with the family, and give that a watch. Because I'm trying to make it as engaging and as interesting as possible. But anyway, for now, we are going to take everything off the back, show you what we've brought in today, which is a real good selection of goodies. It really is. I'm still not sure on this chair what age it is. It's definitely got some age. I don't know the maker. I don't know how desirable it is, but I have a gut feeling about that. Nice bird bath, a mini little sort of antique toadstool thing, some clothing we need to go through for Vinted. We've got a big, let's jump up, bunch of paintings, pictures, which we need to go through. Now this is nice. This is, it looks like a wooden box, which it is, but look on the inside. Look at that. This is what I absolutely love about what we do, how we do it, why we do it. This would have been made, someone would have made this at home, knocked it up, probably during the forces, during World War II, I'd imagine. An old soap crate, which, you know, these days we use cardboard boxes, but back then it would have been wooden crates, and they've used that to build a little wooden cabinet. It wouldn't cost them anything. And how nice is that? Just a little sweet little cabinet. That's the only reason I'm keeping it, is because of the inside. And I just love it. But that's that. And then what else do we have? So we're now nice and tidy now, ready for our Christmas break. We've got CDs we've got to go through. Just some little pot stands which can go. Out the front, little front fillers. You've already seen that bag full of board games, baby bottles, a nice old wooden box. Some more pictures and paintings, more CDs, more just random catalogues, electronic catalogues, dial 91. I don't know if these are going to be worth anything, but there may be some interest on eBay, so we're going to look into them. This is all about us having gut feelings, and the more sort of investigation we do on things, the more we can learn. Again, some more paintings, which are cool. But this is an interesting item which we're trying to investigate today. I've had this in storage for years, and I know what you're all thinking. It's literally just a piece of wood. And yes, I agree, it is just a piece of wood. However, when you turn it over, it's still a piece of wood. But it has a date, 1940, London something limited. I can't remember exactly what it is. And if you move over a little bit more to this one, there you have the military mark. So we know it's a government issued, military related, from the 1940. I think it's some kind of like board for possibly map reading, or so, I don't know exactly yet, but I will investigate that and I will reveal what it is on this video. If you know what it is already at this stage, comment below and you know, let us know your thoughts. But just a piece of wood, but it's not. So stay tuned for the rest, guys. Ian's turned up, so let's go and show him our new toy. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha! Like it?
I've had those before.
Oh, I've had it before. Mine's better than yours.
No, you get a five, haven't you?
Let's see if Ian knows what this is. Right. Ian. What is it? Can I have a closer look?
Does it unfold?
No, I don't believe so.
Is it a shove halfpenny board?
What's that?
You put the coins on the bang the coins.
I don't know, I'm asking you.
That's what, I don't know. It's a bit of, it's a tabletop.
It's
an old tabletop that you're trying to pretend that's something else.
And that's Ian, our expert. Our military expert.
Is it a campaign table?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
I don't know, I've got a clue. Bit of old crap.
Bit of old crap, that's our expert's opinion. And now he'll say, I
haven't
got my glasses on. I didn't say
I haven't got my glasses. I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see what that says anyway.
So here's what it is. It's actually a drafting table from the 1940s, used for military purposes. It's obviously missing all its frame, which is a shame because they do fetch really, really, really good money. However, we've only got the top ball, but it's still saleable. But that is what it is. So mystery solved. That's Ian. He hasn't got a clue. Again, these are all VHS. Now I know for a fact we've had this one before, and I think that's about 10-15 quid, but I might be wrong. I'll double check all these. Got Conan, the Destroyer. What's that, 1980s? Yeah, 1984. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Beautiful. Right, that's that. Now, annoyingly, we've got all the boxes, the cases of these games. Pac-Man. But we had none of the games, which is really, really, really annoying. Because some of these games would have been worth a fair bit of money, to be fair. The old Atari games. These are just randomly all the empty boxes of them. I don't know why they've just left the boxes and taken the games, but they probably got separated at some point and never. Look at that, Space Invaders, the old classic. But maybe, okay, maybe we can do this. Maybe get some nice little frames and just frame them. Some of the more iconic ones. I don't know. Otherwise they're just rubbish, aren't they? So maybe if we can do that with them, make some nice little kind of 60s, 70s, or even 80s, shall I say, art from them. I don't know. I don't want to just throw them. And we do have, in the bottom there, Subbuteo, and all these little bits, which is always a good one. Another game, but I can't imagine that's going to be, although I do recognise these characters, so maybe that's Action Replay, Pro Action, I don't know. I recognise him. Anyone else recognise him? Particularly him? From a game in the 80s or 90s? I don't know. And this is now like the upstairs in our store area, sorting area. It's just me, Emily's here today, and Kev is downstairs at the moment. Joe is off. But, you know, a lot of these are all need to go on eBay, which Joe will be doing tomorrow. Random light bulbs, but there's just loads of stuff. It's just like always, it's like there's so much going on all the time that we can't possibly keep up with everything. But that is kind of it. I'll try and get through this over the next couple of days properly to sort through it so that's all clear. All this stuff just needs to go into the shop. There's this stuff here, it's been here for months and months. Even, you know, lovely little beehive handles. I think there's a set of 4. They're so nice. They're all like original, not reproduction pieces either. They're real nice pieces. But let's go downstairs and see what Kev is up to. Kev's already given us a good clean, which I will fill up in a bit, and I'll show you the result of that. And then Kev is out here at the moment. Just we're trying to just bring this little beauty back to life. This was like, it's a real nice mahogany, isn't it, Kev? You said, yeah, mahogany, and it's yeah. Taking all the handles off, but it was a really lovely set of drawers, really nice desirable set of drawers, 4 drawers, real nice solid piece, and it was all painted white out someone's shed, and we're just trying to give it a new lease of life. It's got these really nice, I can't remember what these handles are called, but these lovely like brass half moon shaped handles which go on each straw, which once cleaned are going to be really nice. So Kev is busy doing that while I'm busy doing other things. We've had quite a busy-ish day with customers, which is always good. We have a sale on at the moment, 20% off everything, if you want to come and have a look. But you know, next thing I'm probably going to do is just fill up this. Then I'll probably almost call it a day with the this video, because there's so much I need to get on with. Oh, so let's get this full up. And there we go, it is done, it's complete. It took me about an hour, I guess, to like figure out what I wanted on here and the way I'd done it. But let's just go through some of it. This is obviously Gremlin, it's not Gizmo, but it's a Gremlin from the 80s. And he's got a Blue Peter badge, nice random one. These are Universal Studio Florida pamphlets, all like original ones. I think it's like 1987, 1989, 1990. Or maybe the other way around actually. But anyway, if you've ever been, you'll remember some of these. You know, and you've got Jaws, King Kong, the Earthquake Ride. I think that's still there. And E.T. I believe is still there. But most of these rides are gone now, which is sad. But when you open them up, it's got all loads of really cool images, which I might do another video on that at some stage. Some of this stuff might hold some kind of connection for me, a memory. Some of it's just cool. The coolest thing is like most of these products are still full up. So the Ribena bottles, they're still full. Persil, still full. Company up with that pamphlet. And I just like the look of these. 2 tins here, then we go down to the next shelf. Burma sauce and beef steak sauce. Both of them full. Believe they're both from the late 1800s as well, into the early 1900s. Let's zoom in on that little face there, look at that. With that, oh my good lord. How advertising's changed since then. But yeah, that's cool, man. Custard powder, Sainsbury's, probably 70s, maybe 80s. Still full. And then you just got Kentucky Fried Chicken. I guess that's a 90s one. Clean up tissue, still in there. Still feels moist as well. But then all those random bits. Butlins matches, Concord label. Most people watching would remember these. The old milk bottles, advertising milk bottles. You don't see them anymore. Cornflakes, Colgate and Nescafe. Start your day with Nescafe. Extra strong mints. I'm saying 70s. Not tree ball, whatever it's called. They're still full up, still full. We'll do like a full bit of packaging. Believe it or not, the chocolate, I think it's 1950s. It is still in there. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't tried it, but you can pay me a lot of money if you want me to do that. A couple of grand, I'll eat a little bit of that. Anyone wants to sponsor me for that? This is just like literally a 3-pack of cards and the PG Tips. It purely holds a memory from when I used to play it with my nan and my brothers at my nan's house when I was in my 25 years ago. So that's just purely a memory thing. McDonald's toy, you can't have all this advertising about a McDonald's toy. Go down to the bottom, still a full pack of Baby Sham from the 70s. Random ashtray, packet of cigarettes from the 1940s, still in there. Still not been used. That's pretty cool. Another pamphlet, a razor probably from the 40s, 50s. This is just a Kodak film roll, never been used. Just cool. And then purely, this is just wicked. Admissions tickets. Obviously, they got to 111. Never use them again. It's the most random things that I like. But there you have it. That is my advertising display unit. Don't be meaning to do that for a long time. Finally done it. But I think that's pretty cool. Let me know in the comments which you like the most. Anything bringing back memories for you. Any nostalgia. So there we go. That is your video for the day. Because we didn't do a Carboot sale, I'm very sorry again about that. But it's out of our hands. But hopefully, I've given you another little insight into our day. It's no day's the same. Every day's different. Amongst all the filming, we've been quite busy at the shop, which has been bloody lovely because we've been a bit quiet. So we've had quite a good day selling things at the shop. But it's quite mad, isn't it, that 6 years ago, I would have been working for someone else. I would have been sat in an office, doing a job I didn't really like, being spoken to like shit. But yet, here I am, 6 years on, doing something I absolutely love. I'm sure you can probably tell by my enthusiasm as I talk about things, how much I love my job. And, I just sit here sometimes I think, when I was at school, I was always like, I didn't have a very good education. I didn't leave school thinking I'd be very good in life, and I was very lost. And so I think a lot about that, and I'll never forget my journey that I've come on to where I am now. And I don't want that to sound like I'm being like big-headed or anything like that, because I'm not like that at all. But I do sit back and I think, I'm so proud of myself for what I've achieved in the last 6 years, because I'm 40 next year and I've got a wife and 2 little boys I'm bringing up. I'm trying to sort of give them the guidance in life which I didn't have potentially, you know, from school mainly, and other things. So it doesn't matter. Education is rubbish to a degree. Obviously, we need to learn something, but your gradings, unless you're going to get a doctor or something like that, your marks don't. GCSEs don't matter. Just don't worry about that. Just learn something when you leave school. Do something you enjoy. I spent too much time not realising that, but now I'm doing it, and now I'm absolutely loving it. As you can see, I just love being here. I love the vibe that we got here. I love just doing what I've done today. As I say, every day's different. Sometimes I'm out in the clearances. Sometimes I'm at the shop all day doing boring stuff in the office. Sometimes I'm doing what I've done today. But it's amazing. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking around this long on this video. Thank you for listening to me babble on. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. If you have, and you're not, follow us, subscribe, and look out for our next video. The next one may be our Christmas special, the making of Tardis and the filming behind the scenes. That is going to be a wicked one, which I'm trying to work on the editing as we speak over the next couple of days. But for now, thank you for watching. Comment below, like it, whatever you need to do. But guys, take care. See you soon.